What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I'm going to be taking on the Red Woman in Tales of Arise. Now, really, it's the Red Women because I'm facing 3 of them, but I digress. In this video, you're going to see the Red Woman boss battle. Throughout the video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to hopefully make this battle a little bit more easier on you. Some of the tips and tricks I'm going to use, I didn't use myself because I wasn't thinking during the battle, but thought about it afterwards, which would make it easier, hopefully, on you. It would have made it easier on me, but of course, I like making things hard on myself. Now, this battle in general was pretty difficult. The Red Women, they do target you. You saw right there, I'm playing as Dohalim, and the one Red Woman just ran right at me. No regard for my other teammates, as if they didn't even exist. Ran right at me, targeting me, which does make this battle a little bit harder when one of the 3 does decide to come after you. However, you can get away, and I will recommend that a little bit later in the video. So, if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It does really help out me and my channel. Thank you so much for doing so. Without further ado, let's talk about this battle. First thing you'll note is I'm using Dohalim, and there is a very good reason I am using Dohalim. Now, the Red Woman, or these 3, are weak to light-based attacks. Dohalim does not have any light-based attacks. You may be sitting there behind your computer screen, scratching your head. Zero, what are you doing? Dohalim doesn't have any light-based attacks. You just said it. Why are you utilizing Dohalim when you could be dealing more damage to these Red Women? Well, I was using Rinwell for the first few fights of this battle. It didn't turn out very well. The Red Women do hit like a truck. Those spinny blades, let's call them saw blades. Jigsaw would be proud. Deal a lot of damage. You don't want to get hit by them. Rinwell is very squishy. You saw earlier in this battle, these Red Women will target you. Do they always target you? No, but sometimes they do. The light-based attacks at this point in the game, for me anyway, you have to be relatively close to your target in order to cast them. Now, there are moves that I unlocked a little bit after this battle that allow you to be as far away as possible if you're Rinwell, but during this battle, I didn't have those. I had light-based attacks where I had to be relatively close to my enemies in order to attack them with it. And as Rinwell, you don't want to be close to your enemies. She's squishy. Not only that, but these enemies attack you, and they can deal more damage to Rinwell than they do to Dohalim. In this battle, I wanted to be a long-range character. I wanted to stay away from these 3 Red Women as much as possible, because they can deal a lot of damage. You'll see them coming, and when you do see them coming, if you do play as a longer range character, whether it's Rinwell, Dohalim, or Xian, you can just run away from them. Run away until they stop targeting you. They will stop targeting you eventually. The reason why I use Dohalim is because he does have Stalagmite, which allows me to cast from across the battlefield and deal damage. Now again, they're going to target me, and I'm just going to dodge away until they stop targeting me. You do have to be aware though, because the spinning saws, when they throw them, will go across the map. So just pay attention to where those saws are being angled. If they are being angled at you, even if the enemy is across the map, make sure you're dodging out of the line of fire. If for whatever reason you do want to play as a closer range character, just notice in the video that they have a spinning saw that circles around them. So that will deal damage as well. Not only do they have a saw that goes forward, but also one that goes around them in a circle. So they utilize this saw to their advantage. And it can make it difficult if you are playing a more closer range battle. Now, there are times where the three do teleport. In this instance, they each teleported to, I don't want to say a corner because the battle arena is a circle, but they teleported in a triangular fashion and just lit up the arena with a blast. Make sure you're on the outside of the circle and you will be able to avoid. Now, there is another teleporting time that these red women get into, and they'll teleport in a line, all three together, and they'll blast across. Again, make sure you're on the outside. You can actually run towards those red women, just be next to them or behind them, and then you can hit them from the side. After they utilize their teleport, they do get stunned for a brief second or have to recharge, which will allow you and your teammates to do a decent amount of damage to them before you have to get out of dodge and get to the other side of the map again. What I did before this battle is I made sure that all of my teammates were only utilizing light-based attacks. And there is the three move that I was talking about. They each go to the side and then cast out that beam. I made sure that each of my teammates were only utilizing light-based attacks, except in the case of Xion, where I was allowing her to use the healing type attacks because, of course, she's my healer. Healing type, I mean, I don't even want to call them attacks, but healing type moves, because she's my healer and I wanted to make sure that she was healing throughout the battle. Again, this one was tough. These red women are level 45, 46. I'm pretty sure I was around 39, 40 in this battle. So they were a decent amount ahead of me in terms of level. They're powerful. This was an unexpected boss battle to me. I was not expecting to come across this boss battle. When I got to this point in the game, it just happened. I saw that beam of light saying, hey, you better heal up because you're about to face something nasty. And I just got into it. Luckily, I was able to come out after a few tries. Again, my first few tries, I did utilize Rinwell, and it just wasn't working for me because Rinwell is weak. And if you get hit once as Rinwell, you're going down. Most likely, this enemy hits like a truck. It's gonna hurt. They're gonna hit hard. And as you can see here, towards the end of, well, around halfway, they teleport a few times around the arena and then get stunned. But during their last attempt, I was standing right behind them and they were shooting out, not doing any damage to me, which allowed me to do a little bit more damage to them. But that is really my advice for this battle, is just make sure you're staying away from them. They do have a lot of moves that are going to make it hard to dodge, and there are three of them. One extra bonus tip: try if you can, I didn't do this, but try if you can to target one of these three at a time, because if you can whittle down its health all of the way, then you're only going to have to deal with two more instead of all three. You don't have to do that. I didn't do it. I made it harder on myself. But if you do that, just target one, whittle its health down, and you'll only have to deal with the other two. And then again, focus on just one of them, and then hopefully whittle that all the way down. Then you'll only have to focus on the last one instead of doing damage to all three at once. It made it a little bit harder on me focusing on all three. Really should only be focusing on one at a time. I didn't do that during battle because I was just shocked that I had a boss battle to begin with. But that is another recommendation that I do have. It'll make it a little bit easier for you going through this battle. So hopefully all of these tips and tricks are able to help you out. If you can group them together, that is the best time to utilize Alfin's Boost Strike because it does damage to all of them. Just another bonus tip that hopefully will help you get through this battle a little bit easier. Now, I hope these tips and tricks did help you out. I do have a little bit of time left because it looks like the red woman has about a quarter of her health left. So I still have a little bit of time. I've gotten through most of my tips and tricks, but let me know in the comments section, have you faced the Red Woman yet? Was it an easy battle for you? Or was it difficult? I know me personally, this was a pretty tough battle for me. The battle after this, which is posted on my YouTube, I thought was a lot easier. And y'all can check that out if you want. That battle was right after this one, and it was a lot easier. I'm blanking on the name right now, looking it up real quick. Valclinimus was the boss right after this. I have it posted on my channel. Check that out. That was a good battle, but a little bit easier than this one. That one I actually used Rinwell. This one I used Dohalim. But both very good battles. This was hard. Then you get to the easy one. Then there are a few more boss battles before you've beaten the end of the game. You are coming down to the end, the final stretch in Tales of Arise. But let me know what you thought about the Red Woman boss battle. Was it hard for you? Was it easy? Or have you not defeated her yet? Who are you using for this boss battle? And what's your favorite boss battle so far in this game? Who's your favorite character? Let's talk anything Tales of Arise in the comment section. I'm really liking this game. I've put a lot of time into it. I'm pretty sure the game has said I'm at about 70 hours at this point. I've done a lot of side quests. I've done a lot of grinding in this game, which is kind of shocking that I'm so under leveled despite the fact that I've done that much grinding. That is one of the few complaints I have with this game, is that the game doesn't level up with you. It's stuck at its specific levels, and either you're there or you're not there, and you don't know what level you gotta be at once you get to that particular boss. That's the only thing that I didn't really like about this game so far. There are a lot of great things about Tales of Arise, but that's just one that I was not really happy with. But anyway, we are coming down to the end of the video. About 2 minutes left, actually. So almost end, kind of end. Sliver left. Sliver of this health left. I just got this beanie, by the way, or hoodie. Look at this. Batman FaZe Clan. Just got it from FaZe Clan. I am not sponsored by FaZe Clan, and I'm not a part of FaZe Clan. Not yet. Maybe one day, but not right now. I do really like this hoodie. This is sweet. I love Batman, and FaZe is just great. This is a great, fantastic hoodie. It really feels nice too. FaZe does a really good job of just their hoodies in general feel really nice. Let me know if you guys are a fan of FaZe Clan. I like FaZe Clan. I'm an Atlanta FaZe fan when it comes to Call of Duty. Let me know in the comments section what y'all think of FaZe Clan. Who do you root for in Call of Duty? Let's talk anything video games. I love talking video games in general. But we are coming down to the end. We got about a minute left. Dohalim is an absolutely fantastic character. My favorite to play as. Y'all have heard me say that before, although Rinwell is a close second. I did just unlock this move for Rinwell that blasts a whole bunch of lightning down on the battlefield, which is absolutely fantastic. Had I had that move in this battle, I probably would have utilized Rinwell, but I didn't, so I did not utilize Rinwell. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope this video helps you out, and until next time, peace.